For some, the dream of finding fortune in the Bahamas is already over.
Oh my God. Broke my heart.
Sorry.
But for the remaining ticket winners, milestones and memories are stacking up.
I was sitting playing with Phil Hellmuth. You know, a young man coming from Derry. He played with the greatest of all time, and I'm still here, he's not, so I think that's been a good experience in its own.
I decided from the beginning to just treat it like an amazing opportunity and a vacation with a chance to watch the best, learn from the best, and just experience it.
I wake up and I get to open the curtains and look out the window at the Landis, and it's like, holy, like this is actually real. Even just to make the money, it would change my life completely.
They may have outlasted half the field, but so have the world's best.
This is my game. Welcome to my court.
Hopes and dreams are on the line as day 2 continues.
They don't want it with us. We want the whole world to see. But it's our time. It's our time. See if you believe. But it's our time.
The Bahamas plays host to the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship. Hello once again, I'm James Hartigan alongside Joe Stapleton.
Hello, my babies.
And here we are midway through day 2 of the biggest 25K event of all time. Joe, let's just reel off some facts and figures here. $25 million in the prize pool, 181 players getting paid, 6 players are going to become millionaires, and the winner's going to get $5.1 million.
Don't forget changing the poker landscape forever.
Now, very sadly, earlier today, we lost Phil Hellmuth from our feature table.
Nice hand, buddy. Oh, I knew you were going to try something.
Yeah, a little Phil goes a long way, but I was hoping he would last a few more episodes, although I will be voting for him in 2020.
For what remains to be seen.
That's going to move him with ace-queen. Ace-queen, yeah.
We may have lost one mouth, but we're gaining 2 others. Across our feature tables, we've got Sam Grafton, and Mustapha Kanit.
Yeah, Mustapha Kanit, he's got like the frequency, the chirpiness, but Sam Grafton, he's got the volume. In the end, I'm going Grafton all the way.
Well, looking at the feature table, we see Sam is playing 43 big blinds. The biggest stack belongs to fellow Brit Jack Salter, who has over 300K. There's one Platinum Pass winner at the table, that's Brazilian Alcione Poleman, and we have Jason Kuntz, not to be confused with Jason Kuhn.
Who's Jason Kuhn?
491 players remain in the PSPC, and blinds are currently 1,500, 3,000.
So Jack, tell us about when you won Monte Carlo.
Bro, we gotta go for it again.
No, you had, I remember like, you had that big stack. Or was it WSOP Australia that you won? I can't remember which one did you win.
Guys, what's better out of 2nd and 6th? Like?
Let the needling begin.
More concerning, I'm having flashbacks to that heads-up battle between Salter and Bonanno.
Which of the 20 hours are you remembering?
Well, the action's been folded to Jack.
Look at this. He loves TV time.
Ace-5.
Hope Jack's dad, Walter Salter's watching.
Raise coming.
Sunglasses, bro.
Saw you trying to pick up the livery there.
Mate, sunglasses.
7,500. King 10 of hearts for Michael Dix.
Oh.
He's in. Grafton has 9-5 of clubs.
How much was that? Seeing as you just...
138.
Thanks.
Sam's hand's not that great, but it's suited, and he's getting some pretty sweet pot odds.
He calls as well. 3-way to the flop. All 3 players miss. Check to the pre-flop aggressor.
All 3 players check.
Correct. Turn card is another 4. Trips for everyone.
And my guess is most of these folks won't want to bluff at such a dry board when ace high is usually going to look you up and no pairs are folding.
Dix and Grafton are both checked.
7,000.
Delayed c-bet from Jack Salter of 7K.
He's got ace high, but he's value betting.
Dix. Or fold?
Such bias, like, look how close they put the pot to you already. Like, it's brutal,
Why are you
right?
trying to make the dealers
Like, look at this. Well, you get shipping in the pot before the hand.
I thought it's
You
one
can
of
put it in the middle.
I thought it's
You've
one of
got
your
a better
favourite
chance of
dealers.
winning it. It's not just like putting it in your stack.
Well, no one likes unnecessary exercise, you know. You
Come on, man.
subconsciously.
But believe me, bro, if it didn't come a 4 on the turn, you weren't winning this hand.
Jack Salter wins the chips. Sam Grafton wins the bants.
Over to the secondary feature table where we have three-way action. Kanit has flopped a pair in a straight draw. And he's going to bet it, even though Scott Baumstein is ahead right now with aces.
He knows he's very likely to have the best hand and even more likely to have the best draw.
8,500. He calls. Luis Duarte with pocket nines or fold. Heads up to the turn, which is a 3. That's a straight for Kanit, and he is now better than a 3-1 favorite.
Straight nice.
And he bets again, 25,000. Baumstein calls.
Super tough to put your opponent on a straight when he's the under the gun.
The river is an ace, and that's a no good set for Baumstein.
Cooler board, cooler river.
Kanit bets 55,000.
You put me on an ace or a flush, right? You're still betting? I guess I can do nothing here but call, so I'm just gonna do that. Thought about raising.
Not much else he can do.
Straight.
Straight talk, Scott Baumstein. Your aces are dust.
Mustapha Kanit adds more than 100K to his stack. Now playing at 565,000. While Scott Baumstein drops down to 117,000.
Guys, we are on TV again. They put us with these bad faces. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna crush them, all of them. We're already doing it. Let's go.
This guy.
Mustapha Kanit currently second in chips. British hedge fund manager Talal Shakerchi is still tourney boss with more than 200 big blinds. Just one platinum pass winner in the top 10 right now, Ramon Calilas from Spain. Well, we're going to head out into the field to check on some familiar faces, including 3-time Super Bowl winner Richard Seymour.
Kind of has a familiar everything.
He's not the only Super Bowl winner in the field. We have former offensive linesman Evan Mathis.
Pretty cool.
And there's plenty of heavy hitters from the poker world still in, including Griffin Benja. Thank you for that, Griffin.
He still put his finger in his nose.
The 2018 GPI Female Player of the Year, Kristen Bicknell. 2013 World Series of Poker main event champion Ryan Reese. And it would appear that the 2003 main event champ, Chris Moneymaker, is all in after being shoved on by Thiago Nishijima. Cards going on their backs. And Moneymaker is ahead. Or rather, he was ahead. Nishijima has paired his 5. Oof. And nothing for Moneymaker on the turn or river. And we lose the original qualifier from the PSPC.
Chris Moneymaker did not make any cash. It's a fun little story to take back to Carnival.
Well, Chris isn't the only player composing a bust-out tweet right now. We've also lost Eric Baldwin and Timothy Adams. Let's check on some of the qualifiers who are still in this tournament. Players like Jackie Burkhart, who prior to this event had never played anything above a $1,500 buy-in.
That surprises me.
Darren Miller is part of Team Ireland. He took down the Dublin Mammoth main event to win his pass. Another member of Team Ireland is Sven McDermott, who won his pass in a free roll organised by Finton Hand.
The luck of the Irish can be nuclear. That's why you need the Sláinte codes.
And we have Platinum Pass winner Travis Nesbitt in action right now against Tim Riley. and Charles Alex Barton. That is an all-in. It's red triangle of death time.
You get to see it, right?
Riley folds.
You're out of me. I'm not folding them.
Alex Barton calls.
Come on, one ace one time. I never used my one time yet this tourney.
You want to save that.
You don't need it yet. You're ahead. Oh, I don't want
Exactly.
Ace high is ahead and is still ahead after the flop. Diamonds are a factor though. 15 outs for Charles Alex Barton. But Nesbitt fates them all.
There we go.
He survives and doubles up.
Yeah, is this guy the king of Babylon? Because I want to call him Nebuchadnezzar. Oh my God, please read a 12th century history book.
So Travis Nesbitt now has just shy of 100K. He won his Platinum Pass in an all-in shootout and had a pretty long journey from a farm in Canada to come here and play in his first ever major live event.
When I see everyone on TV walking in, and it's like, I want to be that person, you know? What do I have to do to get to that point? And now this week it finally happened.
Would you like to be a part of the next PSPC taking place in the Bahamas in 2023? Find out how you can win your very own Platinum Pass in the description below. Welcome back to the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship in the Bahamas. Poker in Paradise is a first for Platinum Pass winner Travis Nesbitt.
This is all brand new.
Until this event, he'd never set foot outside his home country of Canada.
Love and support back in Willowbrook, the home community. Let's do this. I grew up in a small town in Saskatchewan called Willowbrook, and it was a different lifestyle. I grew up on a farm, so I had a good work ethic. We'd always get pushed, didn't have to do chores. I'm grateful for that because that made me who I am today. Yeah, it was actually very scary quitting my job and pursuing this dream, but I don't know, I just had it in me and had this faith and I believed in myself so much. And right after I quit my job, I won a hot 750 for $4,000 or something crazy, and I knew it was just the energy, because put more energy into something, it's gonna be there. And so I came back from my workout and this tournament popped up, this Platinum Pass free roll, and I won the thing. Out of 20,000 people, I got first, like jumping up and down on the table and freaking out, and I got first, and I was like, holy this actually just happened. I've never been out of Canada really, or on a trip or anything, so I'd rather take an opportunity or experiences or memories over, say, $100,000 or something winning the Sunday Million. I'll make final table. That's my prediction. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win it for sure, but I'm gonna make final table.
Every time a Canadian leaves the country for the first time, they're required to bring galoshes so people know what they're talking about.
He is Joe Stapleton, I am James Hartigan, and just over 400 players remain in this $25,000 buy-in event. And at the feature table, action has been folded to Jack Salter.
Jack Salter always looks like he's one slip up away from being suspended from the force.
Pocket fours. That's a raise to 7,500. Fernand Ferreira has passed. Patrick Quinn folds the button. Michael Dix gives up the small blind. Sam Grafton in the big blind has king 9 of spades.
There's actually an argument here to make like a sumo wrestler and shove. You can get plenty of flips to fold, and Jack's gonna be raising pretty wide, so you're gonna get him to lay down quite a bit. Go on, shove. I dare you.
All in.
He does shove.
Man, we're 88. Fold.
Quick fold.
Back in the day, that was a call. Pair. Pretty flop pair. I bluffed you, in fact.
Sicko.
Yeah, I bluffed you.
Oh my God.
You were
must
winning.
feel
Force
good.
was ahead, bro.
80-20. Oh, you're
No,
totally
no,
out.
I had 2 overs. I had 2 clear.
All right.
I had 2 clear overs.
Save the flipping for the Olympics, that's what I say.
Grafton hovering around the 100K mark. While out in the field, It seems that Chris Moneymaker is still loitering.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
They got me, man. They got me. This is a buddy of mine. He's actually better than me.
Is he good at poker?
Better than me.
Yeah, but
Shut up. Shut up.
That's a very low bar you set, Chris.
Just want to come say hi. Good luck,
Chris. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Text me out when how you finish up, or how much you bag.
Do you want to know how much I bag?
No, I have no.
No interest at all.
No interest at all. I hope you bust.
Is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to do that?
I'm removing myself from the tournament area. Don't worry.
Does Chris actually have a hotel room?
Everywhere he goes, a mess. Everywhere, everything he touches.
Former EPT champion Dmitry Urbanovich is all in and behind.
He's got a pair of 10s, but it's not enough at the moment against the jacks of Platinum Pass winner Darren Miller.
And Urbanovich does not improve. He is eliminated.
And I wonder if Miller knows he just busted one of the hottest youngins on the circuit.
Miller now playing 225,000. Well, across the room, it's Ola Shemian up against one of the current chip leaders, Julian Martini. Actually goes check, check on the turn. 4 on the river.
Is I?
Check, check. Shemian with ace high, Martini with a pair of 9s.
Unfortunately for Shemian, Martini was a little stiff.
And the Frenchman adds 23,500 to his stack. In fact, Martini is currently #1 on the leaderboard with 777,000. Talal Shakurchi, who started the day in the top spot, has dropped down into 3rd behind Italian pro Mustapha Kanit. He's currently playing a 150 big blind stack. And the blinds are up to 2,000, 4,000. Back of the featured table, it's folded around to Sam Grafton, and we're going to play this hand from his perspective. Joe, we're going to sweat with Sam.
Sam's the only guy I've ever seen sweat from talking too hard.
He's raising with Queen 10 in the cutoff, 9,000 to go.
Hey, look, it's a Hinkle.
Blair Hinkle.
Hinkle is Feinhorn.
He's folded. Alciano Poleman.
This guy's definitely a mercenary for the Umbrella Corporation.
Has called.
How much do you have? So can I just, okay, thank you.
Pretty similar.
Heads up to the flop, and it's a straight draw for Sam.
Checking feels a little weak. I'm down for a C-bet.
How do you feel about 6,500?
I'm for it. It's small, and I think it would get the job done on most hands if Polerman was going to fold it all.
Polerman calls. So we're going to the turn. 6 of clubs, which shouldn't have changed much.
No, I don't think it would.
Polerman checks a second time.
Now, this is a dangerous spot to barrel. I know checking seems a little weak, but I don't think there's a lot of draws we're getting caught with on the flop. We'll never get an ace to fold. So if we bet here, we're really hoping they'll fold a king or a gut shot similar to ours.
He does barrel, 18,000.
Not saying we shouldn't have bet here. I'm just saying it's dicey.
Polerman folds, and he did fold a king.
All right, well done.
Nice pot for Sam Grafton, who's now playing 155,500. Slightly below average. And he gets it quietly there. A rare occurrence for this outspoken Brit.
People are always like, oh, do you talk a lot because, you know, you lull them into a false sense of security and then you get a read on them. That's weakness right there. That's weakness. What did you think he had, Jason? He's got a queen. Like, people suspect I'm bad, but why would I go on TV and prove it to people? No, that is not the case. I really enjoy the social side of poker. And, you know, I was really happy to meet new people as well. I sat next to Alan, who's a retired taxi driver from London, and a Danish kid who qualified answering trivia questions. You're supposed to be the qualifier. Play your role, please. You're supposed to be outplaying me here. Come on, man. You know, you've got such a mix of characters and individuals at the table, It's just a joy to spend time with these kind of people. I mean, to win a tournament of this level of prestige would be a dream come true. And obviously, the amount of money is going to change anyone's life. I'll give it my all. At the moment, the goal is just to try and make the money and then take it from there. But obviously, I'll be doing my best.
Tough to not like this dude, even when he's quoting kicker guard at you.
To the outer tables where poker vlogger Andrew Nemi is all in.
Truly one of the nice guys in poker.
And he has been called by Jackie Burkhart. Andrew at risk with ace-10 and behind to Jackie's jacks. And no help for him on that board.
Good game.
It was great to meet you.
I'm rooting for you.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
What a class act.
See that guy just go around.
See you, buddy. Love the vlog.
Jackie now has more than 300K. She may have taken out Andrew Nemi, but we still have several streamers and content creators in the PSPC field.
Like who?
Like Jason Somerville from Team Pro, currently playing 46 bigs.
All right, I guess he counts. What else?
We've got Parker Talbot, AKA Tonka. He's in the danger zone.
Danger zone! Also looks like he could use a nappy.
From Germany, Felix Schneiders.
Gurned.
And Jamie Staples, who's just shoved on Jesse Sylvia.
All right. Only because I might make a friend for life.
Man, Twitch was here. You gotta roll it for Twitch. I had it, guys. I had it. Not to have it there. It's a ballsy play.
Pretty tough spot not to have.
Be a pretty sick four.
The dream, Dottie.
Platinum Pass winner Travis Nesbitt is in action again, this time against Spraggy.
Loser has to spend 15 minutes in the sun.
Gone to the turn. Spraggy checks. Travis checks behind. 10 on the river. Looks like Spraggy's betting.
Call. I got a straight.
Snap called by a straight.
Is the straight good, Spraggy?
It does win.
I think the straight's good.
I had this as well. Look. Blocked it too. Imagine my rage. Nice hand.
Do you raise there? No, with the full house there? I don't put you on a full house at all, really, but you never know.
I might have. I might have. Got to give it a go.
He wants your chips and your advice. Give him some. Use the hashtag.
Here at the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship, we have a new cast of characters coming to the feature table. Travis Nesbitt takes a seat on the main stage for the first time.
This is sick.
While Tim Riley carries the knitted heart of fallen Platinum Pass winner Jennifer Carter. And Benjamin Spragg will hopefully bring some of the British wit that his live stream is famous for.
I started streaming on Twitch to 0 people. This is way back when, 3 years ago. And it took me 6 months, and then maybe I broke 100 viewers. And the first time I broke 100 viewers, I was like, that's incredible.
Make sure you click Team Spraggy, because otherwise you are a fool.
And now, after a certain amount of time, the channel grew with myself and Fint in hand, my streaming partner.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, don't mess with the king. Hold.
Oh, mate, how much of a
Oh my God!
And then 18 months later, we're here in the Bahamas, living the dream, really, I really am. It's been special not just this week, it's seen it all come to fruition, but throughout the year, people, locking up their Platinum Pass. It's a really unique way to have qualified people. There are people here, we qualified through our stream because, they were doing jumping jacks or press-ups, and we put them in a free roll. How is that a thing? How do you get to play a 25K poker tournament because you're doing press-ups or running backwards? It's absurd.
Fenton and Spraggy really are a blast to watch. I'd highly recommend it unless you want to learn something about poker.
Well, looking at our new feature table, we can see there's quite a number of players with sub-30 big blind stacks, including Travis Nesbitt. That can result in a lot of action during the last couple of levels of day 2. And the blinds are going up to 2,500, 5,000.
And just for the chat watching right now, I played 100% correctly so far. So it's so far on the feature, flawless.
Yeah, I plan on doing some weird things.
Now?
Yeah.
Poker-wise, I hope.
Action here on Clifford Ellefson. 9-7 off. He folds. Spraggy has pocket 8s.
Snowman. Spraggy actually has a lot in common with Snowman. They're both very white and have 19-inch waists.
Raises to 12,000. Ace 8 of clubs for Tim Riley. Just a call. Luke Marsh folds. Charles Alex Barton is out. Joshua Kay has passed. Sebastian de Jong has Queen Jack of Hearts. He calls as well. 3-way to the flop.
Alrighty then.
And it's a jack high flop.
One check.
De Jonge checks top pair.
Not a mandatory c-bet spot for Spraggy.
He checks as well. Tim Riley with no pair and no real draw.
He has got heart.
Will bet 14,000.
Well, this might get one better hand to fold, but I don't think it'll get two.
De Jonge calls. Spraggy folds. Heads up to the turn. 3 of spades.
One check.
Is Riley going to fire again? Nope, checks behind. The river is another jack. That's trips for De Jonge.
Real nice river. Just makes you feel good about your hand.
Going for value, 22,000. And Tim Riley will look back at his hand and fold. De Jonge adds more than 40k to his stack.
Was that you getting weird?
No.
That was normal?
That was normal.
Did you get weird?
Really?
No?
Tim's flop stab was kind of weird.
Meanwhile, out in the field, we've lost a few big names. Antonius, Jawanda, Staples, all gone. And we've lost the guy who KO'd Phil Hellmuth.
Good luck, guys. Nice playing.
Not so fun, is it, John?
Yeah. Apparently these two guys are famous for the knockout.
Good job, Darren. Well, it looks like short-stacked Olashemian is all in.
I've been crushed. You should fold.
I'll get some TV time at least.
Slow roll.
It's King 6 against 7 deuce. King high still ahead after the flop. But it's always coming 7. And Ramajayev will eliminate Olashemian.
Good game. Good luck.
I had the added value. The TV. Maybe I don't call if I don't have that.
You're welcome.
Well, since we changed feature table, things have not been going Sam Grafton's way, and he's down to 35k.
What the heck happened?
Well, let's stay out on the field. Athanasios Polychronopoulos has gone to the turn against T. Nguyen. She bets 17,000 on a king, queen, queen 9 board.
A couple of spades out there as well.
Polychronopoulos calls. The river card is the ace of spades.
That completes a lot.
He checks. She bets 50,000.
All in.
And Polychronopoulos shoves.
This seems serious.
It is all in to call.
He's struggling with a flush on a paired board.
She folds ace queen. She folds a full house.
What?
And she's right.
Oh my goodness.
He deserves a show there. Yeah.
How do you fold that?
Very nice fold.
First of all, I couldn't make that fold, but secondly, if I didn't see it, I'd stay awake until the next PSPC thinking about it.
Wow, what a hand. And it results in Athanasios Polychronopoulos becoming one of the biggest stacks in the room, just behind Mustapha Kanit and Talal Shakurchi. Griffin Benja has moved up to third, Julian Martini sits in second, but Farid Jatin is currently in the top spot. He has more than 800K, a 160 big blind stack. We're heading over to the secondary feature table where Mustapha Kanit is in action. Checks the flop. Luis Duarte, 83% favorite with queens.
Can't really be loving this board though.
C-bets for 8K. And Kanit check raises to 28,000.
This is such a boss move. With the king of diamonds in his hand, Mustapha is blocking a lot of draws, but he's also likely setting up an even sicker bluff if a diamond hits.
Duarte calls. We go to the turn, which is the 7 of hearts. Duarte's now a 93% favorite. But here comes Mustapha.
He's bluffing even without the diamond.
35,000.
Oh man.
Duarte folds the queens.
Kanit barrels on a brick and still gets the fold. Wow.
Up to 642,000 now.
Wow, 100 to the money. 99.
See if we can grind out a little 450 profit to pay for one night of room.
Dinner, it's your buying back and dinner at Nobu.
Yeah.
For some people, it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I'm playing with the platinum pass, so
Yeah.
black box.
That would be.
This would be an insane return on investment, especially if your investment is zero.
Well, back to the main stage where the action is on Spraggy. He folds. Tim Riley's out. Luke Marsh has kings.
Nice hand, Darsh.
He raises to 10,500. Folded around to Sebastian de Jonge, who's got 9s on the button.
He's fairly deep for this stage of the tournament. Not sure if he'll 3-bet or just call.
Well, this is an ill-timed re-raise. Travis Nesbitt with ace-queen suited in the small blind.
All in.
And talking of ill-timed, Ellefson folds the big blind. Action back on Marsh.
What's it gonna be, Darsh?
All in.
He reshoves.
Wise.
Easy fold.
Pick up the dead money from de Jonge. And is a big favorite against Nesbitt.
Who is at risk?
Come on, one time.
Again?
Need my one
He didn't
time.
use it last time.
He didn't use it last time. He was ahead.
He was ahead.
He was ahead of me, so he didn't need it.
He really wants it this time. This means the world to him. Travis's family on the rail, and literally on heart.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The flop is Jack 6-4 with no clubs. 3 outs for Travis Nesbitt. He will need to see an ace on the river. Can he spike a 3-outer to survive? Alas, no.
Dream is over.
Okay, man.
Good game, mate. Let's play again.
Yeah, man.
Hey, boss.
We'll see you back.
Nice, man.
Good game.
That's fine with you, man.
Good game. Game, man.
Marsh, now a monster.
Nice hand. Thank you.
No, sir.
Should have folded.
Hindsight is 2020.
Man.
It's okay. Got your family here.
That really is worth a lot.
Travis Nesbitt departs. His PSPC journey is over. Canadian qualifier Travis Nesbitt has been eliminated from the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship.
It's okay. Got your family here.
But he's thrilled to have just taken part in this unique event.
I can't explain even my words what this means to me as well. Just being around here, learning from everyone, experiencing things. So I met like lots of my heroes actually that I really looked up to when I was really young, and then that was always my dream. So kind of made that a reality as well. So I just have to take it and for what it is, and it's just the beginning, you know. Never give up.
I'm going to miss that guy, but luckily I can always tune in and watch him on Letterkenny.
Well, we're into the evening session here in the Bahamas with day 2 drawing to a close. And at the outer tables, it's Canadian pro Griffin Benja versus Platinum Pass winner Sven McDermott.
Not sure if Griffin's thinking or he's watching an episode of Naruto.
All in.
Griffin shoves.
This is a huge pot.
Clearly, a tough decision for Sven McDermott. All in to call. He folds. And that sizable pot will be pushed in Benja's direction.
That was polite. He must be allergic to souls because I'm pretty sure he just ate Sven McDermott's.
Griffin now playing a stack of 717,500.
That is huge.
Well, nice hand, man. Once again.
Across the room, Tony Gregg is taking a seat at Jackie Burkhart's table.
Something like that. I thought you were Tiger Woods. My name's Tony.
Tony, I'm Jackie.
Nice to
meet you.
Tony's Bahamas track record is better than Jackie Joyner Kersey.
He's poker famous, right?
244 guys.
I mean, if you don't know him, what did that say?
I don't really know that many poker players.
Sick brag.
Well, let's check in on Jason Somerville, who is facing a bet on the flop from Alexandra De Zutter. $10-9-7 all diamond flop. Jason is all in. He's been called. Well, he has the nut flush and a redraw to a straight flush. He's a 98% favorite here. Oh!
Good luck, guys.
You've got to be kidding me.
Good game, guys.
Does Zutter just caught running cards to make a full house?
That was the nastiest thing I've seen in a long time, and I have the internet.
2% equity he had on the flop, 2%.
On that note, good luck, guys.
That's unfunny.
I feel like we need to go back and give Jason Somerville a proper burial.
Clearly not.
Well, let's head over to the secondary feature table. It's Greenwood versus Kanit. Mustapha with top pair, Sam with 2 pair.
Do we have to with this? I'm not over that last hand yet.
I don't think any of us will ever be over it. Kanit fires 45,000.
Heck of a good spot for Sam Greenwood. Unless it comes runner, runner, full house.
Greenwood elects not to raise, just a call. Oh, here we go. More sickness. Greenwood gets counterfeited.
Yep, that's pretty gross too.
Kanit now the huge favorite. And now he's gone behind. Greenwood's going to bet 45,000.
Even though we know he's behind, I do like this bet sizing.
Kanit calls and we go to the river. Which is a 4. Mustapha has a lock on this. Action goes check, check.
Yep. He gotcha.
Oh, the pain. The pain.
No, doesn't play, bro. I wanted to bet huge river. You played good.
I had the best hand on the flop.
Oh, 8-9? Wow. I had the best hand pre-flop.
That is true.
Poker jokes. Mustapha Kanit now has more than 840K. Just a couple of hands left to play today. We're going back to the main feature table.
I'm booked on the lazy river tomorrow for 1, so
I hope you miss it.
kind of want to double all the bus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope you miss. Why don't
Can
you
you
just go at
rebook
10?
down there?
Go down 10. Wait, is it a real thing? You have to book the Great Lazy River? No, okay, I don't know. So I was like, all right, now I feel kind of dumb.
Nice one, Spraggy.
Poor Tim Riley. Action folded around to Ellefson. Now on Spraggy. Queen Jack. And he shoves for his last 73K.
Trying to hijack with Queen Jack.
Pocket threes for Luke Marsh.
Sure, Spraggy would be very fine for everyone to fold.
Just the big blind to get through. Kane Callis.
How much is it?
Kane Callis. This guy's a cash game legend.
He's got ace-10. And he calls. Spraggy's behind.
This will be a good pot to win for me.
Does commentary for a living, everybody.
The flop is queen high. Spraggy now with the advantage. Seven on the turn. Spraggy just has to fade an ace on the river.
There's only 3 of those.
Boom, he gets the double up.
Nice one.
All right. Skill game. There you go.
If he could teach that skill, he'd never have to play poker again. Not too painful for Kane.
Nice hand.
Thank you. Lucky.
Spraggy now with 155K. Meanwhile, at our previous feature table, Jack Salter has raised in late position. Action is on Sam Grafton.
Salter. I'm happy if they go to you.
Sam's all in.
Well, go 10 high. I do 10 high against that.
Oh, this is a bit loose, Dylan. Is this textbook?
Bubble, man. Don't worry, man.
Is that a good shove, ladies and gentlemen? Let the people at home decide. Is this good? Was that, you know,
It's questionable.
Well, I mean, is that collusion? By the way, luckily the TV doesn't come over and tell us. Right, you know what I mean? Like, is he dumping chips there? He needs to get some. He needs to do some solving.
And with Sam Grafton's double up, day 2 is done.
Well, this is all very, very exciting.
Tomorrow is going to be bubble day. Darren Miller bagging 188,000 chips.
I'm going to say this in his native language. Go on then with the lad.
The other Team Ireland player, Sven McDermott, doesn't have quite as much.
The lads.
Jackie Burkhart wants a photo.
Make sure I look good.
You know, he's an actual cameraman, right?
Mustapha Kanit is one of the top 3 stacks.
No! I have 884. You son of a. You got front page.
I just lost a hand, bro.
These guys are just giddy.
Bit of a chip swinging contest, which would be won by this guy, Farid Jatin. We end day 2 with 207 players, and it is Jatin who sits at the top of the leaderboard ahead of Mustapha Kanit and Griffin Benja. No Platinum Pass winners currently in the top 10. All of these guys in a very comfortable position as we head into day 3, the day when we play into the money.
Day 3, baby.
I'm gonna bubble today, maybe.
Dealers, shuffle the deal, please.
We are on the pure bubble. You can tell from the cameras and the crowds that we have an all-in and a call.
And the final card, please.